What if an entire colony vanished without a single battle, a single body, or a single goodbye? Even after more than 400 years, no one knows what really happened. This is the true story of America's greatest unsolved mystery, the Lost Colony of Roanoke. In the late 16th century, England was desperate to challenge the growing power of Spain. The New World, across the Atlantic Ocean, promised unimaginable wealth, gold, trade, and the chance to build England's very first permanent colony in North America. One man believed it could be done, Sir Walter Raleigh, an ambitious explorer favored by Queen Elizabeth I. Although Raleigh never traveled to America himself, he financed a bold expedition. Its destination? A small island off the coast of present-day North Carolina, Roanoke Island. In 1587, more than 100 English men, women, and children boarded wooden ships, leaving everything behind in search of a better future. Unlike previous expeditions, this wasn't a military mission. It wasn't to search for treasure. These people planned to build homes, raise families, and create a permanent English settlement. Leading them was Governor John White. Among the settlers was his pregnant daughter, Eleanor Dare. Only weeks after arriving, history was made. She gave birth to a baby girl, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in North America. For a brief moment, everything seemed hopeful. Homes were being built. The colony slowly began taking shape. But beneath that optimism, trouble was already growing. Food supplies were running dangerously low. Relations with some Native American tribes had become increasingly tense after earlier English expeditions. The settlers realized they could not survive without outside help. Reluctantly, Governor John White made a difficult decision. He would sail back to England, gather fresh supplies, and return as quickly as possible. He promised the colonists, "I will come back." No one imagined that promise would become one of history's greatest mysteries.
Governor John White believed he would return within a few months, but history had other plans. As soon as he reached England, war broke out. Spain's mighty armada threatened to invade England. Every available ship.
John White stepped ashore, his heart racing with hope. But the moment he reached the settlement, something felt wrong. There were no voices, no children playing, no smoke rising from chimneys, only silence. The houses were gone. The wooden fort had been carefully dismantled. There were no signs of battle, no burned buildings, no broken weapons, no bodies. It was as if the entire colony had simply disappeared. White searched desperately, calling the names of his daughter, Eleanor Dare, his granddaughter, Virginia Dare, and the other settlers. No one answered. Then he noticed something carved into a wooden post. One word, Croatoan. Nearby, 3 letters had also been carved into a tree, C-R-O. Before leaving England, White had made an agreement with the settlers. If they ever abandoned the colony willingly, they would carve their destination into wood. If they were forced to leave because of danger, they would also carve a Maltese cross beside the message. But there was no cross, only the word Croatoan. Croatoan was the name of a nearby island, home to a friendly Native American tribe. For a brief moment, hope returned. Perhaps the colonists had survived. Perhaps they had simply moved. White prepared to sail there immediately. But nature had other plans. A violent storm swept across the Atlantic coast. The ship's captain refused to continue. Against White's desperate protests, the expedition turned back toward England. He never saw Roanoke again, and no official search was ever completed. The colony had vanished, leaving behind only one mysterious word that would puzzle historians for more than 4 centuries.
For more than 400 years, the fate of the Roanoke colonists has remained one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Without bodies, without written records, only theories remain. The most widely accepted theory is that the settlers joined the Croatoan tribe. Some historians believe, faced with starvation, the colonists abandoned Roanoke willingly and were welcomed by friendly Native Americans. Years later, English explorers reported meeting indigenous people with unusually light-colored eyes and who claimed their ancestors had once lived among English settlers. Could they have been descendants of the Lost Colony? Others believe the colonists tried to move inland, searching for safer land and fresh food. But harsh winters, disease, and famine may have slowly wiped them out. Another theory points toward conflict. Some historians argue hostile tribes or even Spanish forces may have attacked the settlement. Yet, despite centuries of archaeological excavations, no evidence of a massacre has ever been discovered. Then there are the more mysterious theories. Some believe the colonists simply disappeared into the endless wilderness, leaving no trace behind. Others imagine that something far stranger happened. Legends of ghosts, curses, and unexplained disappearances have surrounded Roanoke for generations, but none of these stories have ever been proven. Even today, archaeologists continue searching. Every new artifact, every broken piece of pottery, every forgotten settlement raises fresh questions. But after more than 4 centuries, the greatest question remains unanswered. What really happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? More than 4 centuries have passed. Empires have risen, wars have been fought, and nations have been born. Yet the mystery of Roanoke still refuses to disappear. Modern archaeologists continue to search the coastline of North Carolina. Using satellite imaging, ground-penetrating radar, DNA analysis, and careful excavations, they hope to uncover what history has hidden for more than 400 years. Over the years, small clues have been found. Fragments of English pottery, rusted tools, pieces of old weapons, even signs of settlements beyond Roanoke Island. But none of them provide a final answer. No graves have ever been identified with certainty. No official records explain where the colonists went, and no eyewitness ever solved the mystery. Perhaps the settlers survived by joining friendly Native Americans. Perhaps they perished from disease, starvation, or conflict. Or perhaps the truth was lost forever, along with the colony itself. One single word, Croatoan, remains the only message they left behind. A silent clue that has puzzled historians, explorers, and millions of curious minds for more than 400 years. Today, the Lost Colony of Roanoke is remembered as America's oldest unsolved mystery, a story that reminds us that history does not always leave answers. Sometimes it leaves only questions. Questions that survive long after the people themselves are gone. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. What do you believe happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Did the settlers peacefully join Native Americans, or did something far more mysterious happen? Tell us your theory in the comments below.